From Marja, from the 25 out of tier, she says, hi. So my question is, I got dumped. We've been together for around 5 months. He was super intense. He is quite popular person where I live, rapper. Oh, he's a rapper? Okay, come on, man, come on. Look, this girl better not be asking me how to keep him for myself. This better not be the question. Because if he's a rapper and you're trying to keep him from all the hoes, in my opinion, that's a little selfish. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, okay? My opinion is that if a dude is a rapper and is getting women left and right, that's pretty selfish of you to say, hey, boo-boo, you only getting this. No, because a dick's gonna be a dick. A dick's gonna fuck. A dick's gonna want to see a whole bunch of women. It's just how it is. It sounds selfish. I know it sounds selfish, but you cannot change them. You trying to change them, you trying to keep them for yourself, it's not gonna happen. You know? It's not going to happen. If you're seeing a guy that's famous, that's a rapper, and stuff like that, yo, he's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Beyonce. He cheated on Beyonce. There was nothing she could do about that. Look, man. When you're a guy and you're trying to stay faithful, and then you see a girl, a 20-year-old girl with a bubbly ass, as she walks, that shit shakes like it's crazy. And then she's like, Daddy, man, let's hang out. You think a guy's gonna say no? As much as I love you, and then let's just say it's actually 3 girls who does that shit. 3 girls go up to you at the same time. A guy's gonna cheat. A guy's gonna cheat. It's just how it is. And I hate to sound negative. Please, ladies, I hope I'm not sounding negative to you guys, okay? I really hope I'm not sounding negative, right? I really do not hope that I'm sounding like that. I hope I'm not sounding lazy as a coach, but it's just that a rapper is not the guy you want. I'm just saying. A rapper is not the guy you want. Do not, if you're dating a guy who's famous, do yourself a favor. Oh fuck. Do yourself a favor and make it an open relationship, because he's gonna cheat. You get what I'm saying? And it's not to be negative. Oh man, I think I deleted her question by mistake. 1 second. Okay. All right, back to the question. And we partied a lot, spent so much time together. He is much younger than me, around 7 years. I'm 29. How do I get him back? How did I know this was going to be the question? He said we can't be together because he needs to focus on his career. No, he said he needs to focus on more pussy. I'm just being honest with you. Somebody said, so you're basically saying there isn't any loyal men out there. No. Chris Rock once said, you are as faithful as your option. You're only as faithful as your option. If you're a 21-year-old dude with a hard dick, may I say, with testosterone flowing through your body, and you got motherfucking women, groupies, trying to fuck you all the time, yo, dude, that's not fair for the guy. He cannot say no. It's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. He cannot say no. It's like a dog around a whole bunch of fucking tennis balls. Motherfucker will go crazy. How do I get him back, girl? Like, oh man, this is okay. All right. He said we can't be together because he needs to focus on his career. Maybe at some point I got too needy because you wanted him for yourself. That's why. You wanted him for yourself. Too many times, I got too needy, but many times he made me feel insecure commenting on other girls' looks. Of course, he's not the guy for you. You cannot be with a guy that gets as many options. Look, when I do seminars, I don't bring my girls to the seminar. The only time I brought a girl was like in the last seminar, okay? That's the only time I brought a girl, and it's because she don't speak English. You know? Cause I don't want her to hear the shit that women tell me. You get me? I don't want her to hear that shit because she'll get jealous. It's just how it is. And it's kind of like I tell women is that they're like, why can't I go to your seminar? And I'm like, cause you're not gonna want to go. You're gonna get jealous. You're gonna get pissed off seeing other women say, hey, relax, because they watch my channel, so of course. But in her mind, she's like, oh, they want his dick. But it's like, no, they just watch my channel. It's the first time they met me, so it's like, they're excited. It's not that they want anything, but that it's natural for them to feel jealous. So then you have a rapper where shit gets even more ratchet, where women will throw shit at them. Come on, man. You can't. If you're insecure, you cannot. Not that being insecure is bad, but if you know you get jealous, a rapper is not your type of guy. A rapper is not your type of guy. In fact, that's the last kind of guy you want to date. We argue about these things because at some point I was telling him how I felt. See, you see, like you told him how you felt because you felt you demanded more. You're like, oh hell no, I demand my respect, like that kind of stuff, right? And I get it, it's good, but girl, you're not in the position to do that. You're not in the position to do that. You cannot be doing that. I knew you were gonna do that. It's with love too. It's with love, okay? I am not angry at you. Don't be like, oh my God, Alex is screaming at me. No, I'm not screaming at you. It's just that, how I talk, okay? But you're playing with fire, girl. You're playing with fire. Because every girl that I meet, I tell her, one, you have to be bisexual. I mean, I'm sorry. If you're gonna date me, you gotta be bisexual because you gotta like women like I like women, right? Two, you gotta deal with the fact that some women are just gonna come up to me. That some women are just gonna come up to me and ask me out. That's just gonna happen, right? And some women could deal with that. Some women say they could deal with that, and then when it happens, they get jealous. And so it's kind of like I do them the favor and say we can't talk, because I know goddamn well that if it was up to them, they'll continue seeing me, And that shit is a mess. I'll be honest with you. When women get jealous, it's a fucking mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I wouldn't want to mess with a girl who always gets jealous and stuff like that. Ruining a goddamn threesome, getting all sad, going in the corner and shit. All right, let's keep going. Let me see. So I recently felt he got distant. I mean, of course. Less text, and later he broke up with me. Okay. He also said that I was the best girlfriend. I was the best girlfriend, all the best, blah blah. But he needs time for himself. Rappers don't need time for themselves. And he felt he can't keep up with my demands. In other words, he doesn't want a relationship. That's what pretty much he's saying, right? He doesn't want a relationship. Basically, no, I don't think I was demanding. No, I think you were. He took me for granted, and he admitted that. He said I was kind of low maintenance girl some time ago. Basically, we were hanging out all the time with his friends. No real dates. Only once we went for a proper date. It was a few months ago. Okay, all right. He said we can see each other because he doesn't want to lose me and because he trusts me. I think I was too good. He said I am the purest, so he meant that motherfucker's lying to you, girl. The purest fucking soul. The purest soul. The purest soul. The purest soul. He really said that you were the purest soul he's ever met. Girl, this guy's bullshitting me. Come on, man. Come on, girl. Come on. Pure soul? Really? Again, Marija, I don't want to sound mean, okay? It's with love. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I hope I'm not sounding condescending to you, okay? Okay. All right, pure soul. So you said, I think it was too good. He said, I ain't a pure soul, he meant, but it didn't help me to keep him. Exactly. What can I do? Also, he is very ambitious. He thinks I dragged him down and close people to him were saying we don't match as my personality is shallow. Indeed, we spent too much time together and ended up unproductive. How to reverse that situation? Oh, Lord. Girl, you're making it hard on me, man. You can't reverse the situation. And I'm gonna say something that sounds very mean. Not mean, but I'm gonna say this. Okay? To a rap, look, I'm gonna say this and it sounds very sexist. If you wanna keep a rapper, a shallow rapper, all you gotta do is suck a good dick. I'm not kidding with you. If you want to stick around, you gotta suck a good dick. I'm just saying. I'm only saying this because you don't wanna take no for an answer. You want this shit to work out when you shouldn't work this out, and you want this shit to work out. Then we gotta go dirty. Then we gotta play. We gotta play dirty now. We gotta play dirty. So if you want to stick around, the only way to stick around is to suck a good dick. And I hate to say that. I can see people clipping this out and saying, look how toxic he is. But clearly you're not going to listen to me. You clearly want this shit to work out, no matter what. So why not? That's not true. They got plenty of girls committing sins just to hang out with them. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They have a lot of girls who willing to suck their dick dry. You know, and you're gonna try to play the pure game with him. A pure girl is boring. I don't want a fucking pure girl. I don't want a sanctified girl. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even think you sucking his dick is enough, to be honest with you. Because sometimes you get bored. You know, you're like, all right, that's it. On to a new one. What I'm saying is that I'm giving you toxic advice because when you want to be in a relationship that the guy clearly showing you he doesn't like you, you got to lower your standards. You got to do shit you wouldn't do otherwise. Because you want to make this work no matter what. It's your ego involved because he's a rapper. You're going to play yourself if you continue seeing this guy. I'm just saying. Like, you're going to play yourself. You know? You're going to play yourself. I'm not going to lie, though. I've had girls. I actually fell in love with a girl once. It took me a year to fall in love with her. I'm not okay. I'll say this shit, man. It sounds crazy. For a whole year, she would come to my place and suck my dick for a whole fucking year, right? And that's all she would do. But we would hang out, and it was a good time. It was actually a good time. But I just didn't like her. In fact, I just didn't like her. But then after a while, I actually started liking her. It was like, holy shit. She sucked my dick so good, I fell in love with her. Like she literally sucked me into falling in love with her, right? Suckered me in, right? She suckered me in, right? But that's the only exception. That was the only exception. The only exception. And I don't think that'll ever happen again, to be honest with you. That was the only exception. Alright. So how do you reverse the situation, girl? I'm sorry, man. You just gotta wait for him to come back to you, and you gotta be ready for him. You gotta be ready, but you gotta be like, hey, daddy, I'm ready, because you're right now. He's the one in control. You wanna know why he's in control? Because he doesn't want you, and you want him. That's why he's in control. And you don't want to accept. that. So you have no control over this. So you gotta wait for him. Whatever daddy says, you do. Do I sound mean? Maybe, and I'm sorry if I do. I'm not trying to offend you, but it's just you're not giving me any other options, you know?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.